Hey everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people and welcome to you, your guides, my guides and the universal energies. Using my runic tarot for this particular reading, I was asked by one of my gorgeous viewers to have a look at how Zelensky's holding up with all that is going on. The fact that this invasion and the ability to repel is just dragging out. I do get way most of us readers. I can actually just about say every reader that I watch said right at the beginning of the invasion that it would be over in months, and I really do feel. I still feel that if Ukraine had been given what they asked for right from the start, it would have been over within months. So yeah, they just want to know how. Vladimir Zelensky is going, how he's holding up, basically going around the world cap in hand. Some corruption going on within government that has been squirreled out and arrests made and money returned and just all sorts of difficulties going on. And I have seen several times that once this invasion is over and the Russians have been repelled, that Zelensky will step down from the position. He's done. He's done his dash. He's done and dusted. No, it's not an ending for him, but he's done what he was brought on this earth to do. So he's then going to step right back. Let's have a look. How is Vladimir Zelensky? How's it going for him? Hoo-wee. How's it going for him? The EU recently just authorised 50 billion, was it, euros, something along those lines. Now, it's not for frontline stuff, it's for paying, the teachers and the nurses and the doctors and the pensions, etc. But it does mean that the Ukraine government then doesn't have to spend frontline funds. Yeah, there's power in these agreements and these contracts. There's truth, and there's just sword power in it. There's a report that the US is sending to Greece some fighter jets that Greece are then going to pass on. So help is getting through, but how's Vladimir Zelensky going? How is he going within himself? How is he holding? Let's have a look. Come on down. Well, the signifier is Russia, Mother Russia here with the Empress card, the signifier. I mean, this is the most powerful thing in his mind, beyond anything else, is Russia. Remembering that, well, remembering that Russia is losing tanks and men at a huge rate because they're using old tech, whilst Ukraine, it's not new tech, we're talking 20, 30-year-old technology, but it's still a heck of a lot more advanced than what the Russians are using. So they're outplaying the Russians, aside from the drones. Drones are new. And for a country that doesn't have a navy, boy, they are winning the naval war as well. So, yeah, the signifier, Russia. Of course it is. The challenge is the Eight of Swords, the invasion. I mean, there's no denying that's what it's all about. The restriction, the invasion, the attack. Okay, the energies behind the scenes for Zelensky, the death card. Now, this is not Zelensky dying. This is a really dramatic moment coming that will bring about huge change, an ending and a rebirth, ending, new start, authentic, really deep, passionate change, which will bring about a crossroads moment of a decision that needs to be made. A really important decision to be made. I'm going to draw a couple of, actually I'm going to do that now before I go on, using my, I'll just put those there while I shuffle these ones. Tiny, tiny little cards, almost as hard to shuffle as really big cards. Is this death card? Oh, the passing of Vladimir Putin. I'm going to put that in inverted quotation marks. The acknowledgement. Is this Death card? I did see the Four of Pentacles there. There's a secret that's been hidden that they don't want revealed. Justice and death, ending. King of Swords, the truth being brought forward. And loss. I did ask, is this Death card? Whoo-wee! And the loss of it all. The Russian acknowledgement of loss. And on the base, we've got, and my question was, when I was shuffling and fumbling those cards out, was it the death of Putin? A harsh truth coming forward very quickly that at the moment they're trying to keep secret. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It just feels so imminent. I'm not saying the death of Putin himself, I'm just saying the information about the death of Putin. And in some ways I hope I'm wrong, but those that have been with me for a long time, and I'm talking a long time now, know that I have seen that Putin is potentially already gone. I'm pretty sure he's gone. Every fibre of my being screams body double whenever again, quotation marks, Putin comes on screen, crosses my vision. And I have seen that the ending will be one of the body doubles being assassinated. So for the sake of the body double, I hope not. Hope I'm wrong, but that's what I keep seeing. But yeah, so the energies for Zelensky behind the scenes is the death of Putin, bringing about a divergence point where there is a truth telling that needs to come forward, an honesty and a decision about which way to go. We then have the energy coming out of this death is contracts, agreements, coming together or working together. Okay, and the Chariot, it's not far off. This moment is not far off. It's coming quickly. Okay, the karma hanging over Zelensky at the moment. This is about the only deck that I call this a victory card in. Every other deck, it's the uncomfortable dude sitting on the horse. The Lightseers Tarot has a good one too. But anything that has the Rider-Waite, it's an uncomfortable dude sitting on a horse, looking like he doesn't want to be there, and all the figures in the background with their staffs raised, not looking away, or just looking very uncomfortable. But this is one of the few decks where I have this as a victory card. Protection and banishment. Locking shields and banishment, and the roar of support. I don't know if you can see that with the figure down the front there, literally being tossed out of the ranks. Ooh, this card here, this is my Slava Ukraine card, well, one of them. It's my Vive la Résistance, the quiet corner of the tavern, working out particular details of drone attacks. I know this is not how it actually happens, but you know what I mean. If you think about a spy movie or a French resistance movie, and they're in the corner of the tavern or the pub or the cafe or whatever, quietly having discussions. We've got the government here. The government's doing this behind the scenes. Ooh. And here is my Zelensky card, one of my Zelensky cards. He's also the King of Wands as well. Confident, knows who they are, knows their purpose, is going for it, inspirational for others, bringing forward a powerful plan, trusts their intuition. And the Star of Hope, defeating the devil, defeating the dragon. Defeating the dragon. Just having a look to see what's on the bottom here. There's a harsh truth coming with the Knight of Swords. Harsh truth coming very quickly. For, I don't know if you can see that, the invaders going to be stopped. The raping and pillaging is going to be stopped. Power moment. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, well, we might have a bit of a, that's the energies behind the scenes. We'll have a look at Zelensky himself. Oh boy, he is defiant. Defiant, powerful message he's bringing forward. Defiant in the face of the Orbans, in the face of the Ayatollahs, in the face of the Kremlin, in the face of the GOP in the US, in the face of the Australians burying their Taipan helicopters while Ukraine was pleading, please give them to us. Let's have a look. I mean, that was a catch-22, to be honest. I see both points of view. The Taipan helicopter, Australia's forces, armed forces, were using Taipan helicopters, and we had a couple of really, really, really bad mechanical failure, catastrophic, multiple death accidents with them. If they had given those helicopters to another party and something horrific happened and there were multiple deaths caused by mechanical failure, I get it. So I do get why the Australian government didn't give them to the Ukrainians, but surely we can give them something else. Sure, yeah, because it is a fight of good versus evil over what the rose and the cloche here, about what is really important. And then we've got the death card and then the ending of a cycle. Now, I know this is the Ten of Wands, but it is planting the seeds. The seeds, it almost looks like the Magician card, planting the seeds for the new beginning. So there is this battle. There's going to be death, and then the seeds are planted for the future. I then had the King of Cups, so there will be a leader that will come forward who will be emotionally mature, a good diplomat. It's not Zelensky. Let's see how it goes. But show me Zelensky going forward. Show me Zelensky. You want okay, straight up. Okay, I do apologise if that's a bit loud on the table here. A few people have said they can't hear it, so I'm not quite sure whether it is or not. What's coming up for Zelensky? The Eight of Pentacles. A lot of skilled work going on behind the scenes. A lot of skilled work. Judgment, collective awakening, coming together, a call to arms. At the foundation, we've got the Seven of Wands calling down on literally the powers that be to defeat those that are, this is the energy in the here and now. to defend themselves against the attackers. You can see them, I'm not sure on the light. He is the Knight of Swords, bringing forth harsh truth, moving quickly. I mean, goodness me, it spins my head. 1 minute he's here and the next minute he's there, and then he's on the other side of the world here, and then he's back home again, and then he's, holy smokes, he's really fast moving, bringing a truth in the past. You'll be shown to have done this. About those who have, crowning this reading, it is about the invasion. Those that have attacked the homeland, attacked his homeland. Immediate future, we've got the Hermit, feeling isolated in the immediate future, but really drawing on his own strength here is what I'm getting. I'm almost feeling, there are, I mean, his wife is an absolute rock, but she's got young children as well that she has to be aware of. I think he's going to come out of this really aged, as they do tend to do. I don't know that he's getting a lot of sleep. But he is his own strength, is what I'm getting there. Externally, he's wheeling and dealing his way around the world. Internally, look at the determination on this guy's face, trying to bring it all together, trying to make it happen internally. And I'm really feeling that even though he's the consummate diplomat, he's not happy. He is not happy at what is happening, for example, with the GOP holding up funding, with is it Orban that's holding up funding within the EU, and then not wanting to let Sweden into NATO, and he's like, what the F do I have to F and do, is how he's feeling, but he's still working away at it. Diligently, skillfully, hopes and fears, balance, peace, moderation. That's why he does it, for all that is good. The outcome, the world coming together, but also the outcome, if you think I always say it, to me it looks like it's an ending. It's an ending coming. If you think of the Indiana Jones movie, when they open the ark right at the end and the Nazis are full of greed and trying to see into it and looking, and they literally turn to dust, it's that feel. And then he will be done. It's not a death. I'm just feeling he will just then be done. And then he will go his own way. He will be applauded and honoured, but he's then going to really step back. He's going to step back. With the Eight of Cups there. I'm not feeling that it's so much a walking away. He's just going to leave it to others and spend some really quality time with his wife and family and bathe in the light of her love. Love this card. In that context, this is just the energy I'm feeling. Just take time out and be with his wife and family and heal. He's slayed the dragon. He has every right to do so and recover his strengths and just cuddle the bear, cuddle the friendly polar bear. I just feel like regain his strengths here. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. If I look at the base, I think it's coming quickly with the Chariot. There's a plan that's going to come to fruition. It's going to be a simple plan, but then we have Zelensky, Navalny energy being brought forward, Zelensky, Navalny energy internally. They're going to manifest something. I'm not saying they're working together, but it's that sort of energy that is being brought forward, that is going to be brought forward and celebrated. Hooly dooly dooly dooly. I mean, I can keep going with the story. Here's his defiance, bringing something out of left field that's going to literally bring about an ending and a new beginning for those that dared to do this to his homeland. And then he rests and lets the rest of the world deal with the fallout. Yeah, so no, it's not Zelensky's death, the death card. It's not his death. There is a death. I did ask for the clarifiers. The clarifiers were pretty much somebody else's. And I keep saying the timing's hopeless for me. I do apologise. But when that death happens, it's almost like the troops are just literally overnight disappear off the grounds. And it's just huge, huge, huge change. And then he will rest. Okay, love to you all. Take care. Look after yourselves. I'll catch you tomorrow.